you are paraphrasing Einstein. And I think the way maybe how you could formulate it in, in talking in the way you are, is rather than the person who has created the problem can't solve it, is you can't solve the problem out of a certain state of being that created the problem. You have to, in fact, go into another place of being, and then you can solve the problem. And the same person can be in either a constructive or destructive state of being. And I do a lot of coaching, for example, with not only business people and politicians always, but with non-profit leaders and social entrepreneurs. And what I find is that more and more there is an awareness that we can challenge a limiting situation, a destructive situation, but we don't have to make the other person our enemy. We are adversaries in this moment, and we have to learn to be strong and clear in that way, but we do not need to hate them for that purpose. And in fact, if we get lost in that hatred, it's very hard to turn the situation around into partnership, which is really what we are aiming at. If we do not ultimately achieve the possibility to become partners in solving the problem, we'll just have a standoff of forces. And I think what the last decades have shown is that nobody can win. Yeah. Neither can the big corporations crush civil society, nor the other way around. And I think in all institutions you find beautiful human beings who might be lost in one way or the other. Mm-hmm. If we don't work together to find our deeper humanity, I think it's very hard for us to actually find solutions that are truly humane and sustainable.
I think you've articulated it really well. If you bring it down to microcosm, just in a relationship, if I want to be in a relationship with another person and we have a disagreement, do I want to win the argument or do I want to solve it and have the relationship? Because truly, the minute you've won, you haven't. You just haven't, because the relationship has paid for that.
On our website globalleadership.tv you will find additional footage, other dialogues with innovation leaders from around the world, and also the hands-on practices that help them and their organizations to move from inspiration to real change.